AT&T Stadium, you can just barely see it on the horizon there. And speaking of which, just over a month, college football fans will be flocking to Arlington for the Cotton Bowl Classic. It's all part of the college football playoffs, and the chair of the Cotton Bowl Athletic Association, Kelvin Walker, joins me this morning. Good morning to you.
Good to be with you. Thank you.
Let's acknowledge this hardware right between us here.
Yes.
This is an awesome looking trophy. Now, what is this?
This is Outstanding Defensive Player and Outstanding Offensive Player trophy. We will give out both of these at the end of the game on January 10th.
Okay, and one is called the Sanford Trophy. That's for Outstanding Offensive Player.
Yes, and the McKnight Trophy for Outstanding Defensive Player.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
So you guys have a ton of things planned for before the game, but first we need to figure out who's playing.
Yes, there's a little bit, we've got a little ways to go for that. So we will find out on January 8th, December 8th, who will be in the 12-team playoff. And then we'll have to wait until 2 rounds are played, and we're a semifinal game. Honored to be actually the last game before the national championship game on January 20th. We'll be on January 10th.
Okay, so that's what I was going to ask. How does the Cotton Bowl Classic fit into that larger picture?
Yes.
This is right before the big game.
Yes, we're honored to be a semifinal game in this first year of the 12-year playoff, 12-game playoff, and we'll be 6:30 on January 10th. We'll have to wait those 2 rounds to see who will win. Hopefully we'll have, if we're lucky, one of the Texas teams that may make it through the brackets, and that would be exciting for us as well.
That would be cool. Yes. That would be very exciting. Yes. So talk about this. It's not just a game, it's an experience, and you guys start well before kickoff. Yes,
we'll start at 4 o'clock with the bands for the 2 teams, and then after that we'll have DJ Diesel, better known as Shaquille O'Neal, will be a DJ from 4:30 to 5:30 in the West Plaza, and we're excited about having him there, and hopefully he'll stay for the game as well.
Yeah, I read that he used to DJ, I guess, as a kid.
Yes,
yes. Does it?
Yes, that's one of his 10,000 jobs that he has, yes.
So you guys have a lot of things happening at AT&T Stadium that fans can take part in?
Yes, the fan experience, they'll be able to enjoy on the plaza to see that both to see Shaq and the games, and afterwards we have a drone show. So we're excited about having the drone show afterwards, so it'll be a wonderful display for all of the fans to see, whether they're rooting for either team or just coming out to enjoy the experience.
Yeah, I know not just Arlington, but a lot of other cities look forward to this because it brings in a lot of money into the local economy, but it also brings a lot of money into local charities. Kind of talk about both of those aspects.
It sure does. I say direct and indirect impact is about $100 million on a normal year for us with the Cotton Bowl, between the hotel rooms, the merchandise sales, restaurants, and tourism. And then for us locally, this is really much more than a game, because the Cotton Bowl Foundation is the beneficiary of our profits from the game, and we're able to distribute that money to a lot of programs that support underserved youth in the community.
What are some of those programs that you guys fund?
One of those recently was one called At Last. It is run by a man named Randy Bowman, who focuses on children who, for a boarding school for children during the week, so that the mothers and the parents can focus more on their careers, and it allows those children to have more intense academic preparation. So it's been wonderful for us to be an investor and supporter in what he does.
And when you talk about that fan experience, this is something that really families can come and do.
Absolutely, absolutely. This is a fun time. I mean, you're talking about a great football game first, but hopefully we'll have great weather, and we'll be able to, fans and families will be able to enjoy the whole experience on that day.
Okay, okay. And Cotton Bowl Classic has some history to it.
1937. We've been here a long time. We're a staple in the North Texas community, and I think we're a key part of what people are used to seeing during the New Year's, the week between Christmas and New Year's. But because of the change in the playoff system, we're January 10th, but we believe we'll provide the same experience again this year.
All right. And I want to let folks know the 89th Cotton Bowl Classic, it is Friday, January 10th, 5:30 p.m. at AT&T Stadium. And again, we don't know what teams are playing yet.
We don't, but it'll be Friday Night Lights.
Okay. Yeah. Looking forward to it. All right, Kelvin Walker, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.